Hi there, my name is Sebastian Straub and I'm the Principal Solutions Architect at N2WS. In this video, I'd like to show you how to back up N2WS Backup and Recovery itself. So if there is ever an outage of the region where your N2WS Backup and Recovery solution is deployed, you will be quickly and easily able to recover without any data loss. What you're seeing here is a completely brand new install of N2WS Backup and Recovery. I already created a policy to back up some of my Linux instances. First, let's create a schedule for the specific purpose to back up N2WS Backup and Recovery. And as you can see, I already have a schedule that I'm using to back up my existing backup policy. So I have one for midnight. This is going to kick in every single day. Then I created an additional policy. This one kicks in at 1 a.m. It's advisable not to reuse the existing schedule for our purpose. The reason being is that if we want all backups to have finished by the time we are protecting the contents of our backup solution itself. So that's why I chose 1 a.m. Next, we'll create the policy. This policy is already built in. We just have to make it visible. It's pre-configured, and the name of that policy is CPM data. So I'm going to click on New, AWS Policy. And see right here where it says Backup Targets, this is what you normally see in every one of the backup policies. But the moment I start typing the built-in policy name, then Backup Targets will vanish because it knows, yeah, sure, you want me to back up myself. So you don't even have to configure that portion. And then you're going to choose the user that you're creating this for. Right now, we're logged in as a root admin user, and you also have to choose the account that you want to create this for. In my case, that's pretty simple because I only have one account. Then you associate that with the schedule. Now, in my case, that's 1 in the morning. And I also want to make sure that it is turned on. Now, the next part is DR. So if you want to make this backup also available in another region as well, all you have to do is just simply turn on disaster recovery capability. After that, you have to choose the region where you want to make that backup available as well. So if the original region would fail, in my case, North Virginia, then I can also make this backup available in any of the other regions. Now, in my case, I'm going to choose Ohio. And I'm done. Now I'm going to click on Save. The next thing that we want to do is the policy is already pre-selected. We want to give it a try. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run ASAP. Now I can follow this over here in the backup monitor. If I click on that, you can literally see this backup policy show up right here. And my disaster recovery status is still in pending because my original backup hasn't finished yet. All I have to do is just wait a couple minutes. You can also use the refresh button here as well and see if one of the backups has already finished. Keep in mind, with this backup, as it is with all of the backups, the very first backup will always take the longest because it is considered the full backup. Every subsequent backup is going to be an incremental backup. The first item that's going to turn green is the current backup, and the disaster recovery backup is still in progress. Well, just a couple more seconds. And then finally, you can now see that my disaster recovery backup is also available. This is great now because this means that my N2WS backup and recovery instance is completely protected. Even if the region in which N2WS is installed in would fail, I now have the ability to recover the entire instance just simply in my disaster recovery region. So if we actually want to see this, we can do that as well. If I switch to my AWS console, I'm in Ohio now, and I can also see the snapshot that we just created. There it is. So this is important because now I can always use this snapshot to create a new data volume from this snapshot. And best thing is this is going to happen on a daily basis at 1 a.m. in the morning. I hope you found this useful. Thank you for joining me and see you in the next video.